One Piece chapter 1125 is out, and this chapter is just absolutely insane. Even after the arc ends, Egghead is still blowing people's minds. Before we get into it though, if you do end up liking the vid, please subscribe to the channel. We trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Anyway, let's get into the chapter. So the chapter starts with the abominable old head Saturn going on a yap speech about how they accomplished just about everything they needed to at Egghead. Besides one thing, which was probably the most important thing to allow Vegapunk's message to play. And I don't know why bro even mentioned it, like, he for real self-reported, like, why the hell did you tell them? You could have just been like, oh, the message could be used to spread misinformation, but no, you just immediately fold and basically tell them it's true. And now we got dumbass Doberman over here thinking it's a smart idea to ask if Vegapunk's message was true or not. Then he just gets blown to hell by Saturn's invisible demon cum blast. I don't know what the hell he expected to happen, but I'll tell you what I wasn't expecting to happen. Eam calling up Saturn and calling him a failure while literally sucking the soul out of him. And I ain't talking no Ruby Rose freaky stuff either. I mean, you could literally call this dude baby back rib because the meat was falling off his bones. Dude's skin literally melted off. This might be one of the most insane things I've ever seen Oda do in not a flashback. Like, Oda is Hitler in his flashbacks, but when it comes to the normal timeline, he's usually on some Weenie Hut Jr. type beat, but he went crazy with this one. I ain't complaining though, cause this Saturn dude, one of the most vile, disgusting Reddit mod rapist in the entire show, he 100% deserved that shit. I forgot to mention this, but in a flashback 200 years ago, we seen Saturn looking old as hell still, so it's safe to assume Emu is keeping the Gorosei alive, and they just about as old as Eam is. Later on in the chapter, we also see the Vegapunks fly away with the Labostridum, which is good because that was one of my complaints in the last chapter, but I low-key was a bit disappointed. I don't know, like, it makes sense that the Vegapunks would still be alive due to the brain and the internet thing is still online, and to be honest, it was probably even Vegapunk's plan from the beginning, but it still feels weird that all of them are just alive now. It was really cool though seeing Wisteria and old Wizard 101 dude, cause you gotta love when Oda ties in old characters we haven't seen in like 600 chapters. Then we cut over to Marijois where we see that them ugly fatties are starving and are stuck to the pescatarian diet thanks to the revolutionaries. Which, to be honest, is probably more of a good thing for them than bad because they still got food, they just eating healthier now. We then see the 4 elders chilling, and none other than Saint Garling walks in with the most crazy aura ever and declares that he has been made the new Gorosei of science. Which is nuts because even the elders look scared of this dude. Saint Garling basically just pulled a, hey, I'm from corporate, y'all better straighten up. I don't know, man, this Saint Garling dude for real is just built different, and now we gotta assume that he's immortal thanks to Emu. Shank's dad is for real about to little bro the entire series. It is over. Finally, for the last page of the chapter, we see the revolutionaries, and look boys, I think it's time. I was right, we are about to see the revolutionaries cook. And it just makes sense, because between almost every big arc in One Piece, we have a little side story we see from somebody else's POV. And just being real, the time for Dragon is here, bro. His voice actor sound like he could have a stroke any day now. He is so old. But hey, that is the end of the chapter. Let me know in the comments if you think Dragon is finally gonna move or if we're just getting baited once again. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you liked the video. Anyway, like the vid, sub, appreciate y'all, deuces.